commissioned by the USSR State Committee for Foreign Tourism. Studying the Russian language. They are studying the Russian language in the Soviet Union. Udo came from Austria. And this is his sister, Carmen.
Он читает. Он читает хорошо. Он читает хорошо. Он читает очень.
Sharing the desk with them are their parents, Mary and Ludwig.
Он читает плохо. Он читает неплохо. Он читает неплохо.
The Meshkulnik Vitsanis are not the only family in the group from Austria. Family couples make up practically half of the student body.
Он читает.
Мир.
Мир.
Дружба.
Дружба.
Москва.
Москва.
Мир.
Мир.
Дружба.
Дружба.
Москва.
Москва.
It's necessary to understand that Americans form a very young country, a country which has gathered people from all over the world, and as such, it doesn't know its own roots yet. But we come here finding a people who have roots of centuries, and that's very valuable to the West. Standing in Novgorod, we've just stood at the monument which is dedicated to 1,000 years since the foundation of Russia. It's remarkable to be here in your country, to feel the sense of time. It's a kind of a timelessness which you have, which we can only experience if we leave our country and come to the East, come in fact to the Soviet Union.
My name is Natasha, or Teta Kolbe. I live in the United States. I'm here in the USSR because I study Russian at the Hampshire University, and I want to become a diplomat. I like the Soviet Union very much. That's right. Please express your thought more precisely. I'm afraid you are not very clear. What is it? Lecturers of the Pushkin Russian Language Institute and of this country's best universities teach them the complications of Russian grammar, syntax, and phonetics. A free and easy atmosphere prevails at the lessons.
Okay.
We are attending a Russian language lesson. It's 10:30 already. The students look very tired. They talked in the bar till late last night. Visits to literature museums help them feel the breath of Russian classic literature. Fyodor Dostoevsky's apartment museum in Leningrad. finished his last novel sitting at this desk. His characters lived and suffered in the city on the Neva River. My name is Kyoko Iwasa. I arrived from Tokyo, Japan. I study Russian at a university. I hope someday I'll be able to read Dostoevsky's books in Russian. Folk music lessons in the ancient Russian city of Oryol are especially popular with students of Russian language courses.
Так, а потом сыграешь вот открытый. И это все время держи. А эти пальцы будешь две струны. Вот так. Вот это.
Ты станок разломаешь так сильно.
The heart of a nation is best discerned in its handicraft, songs, and musical folklore.
Еще раз сначала теперь пошли.
The main reason for my visit to the Soviet Union with a group of 70 others is to study the Russian language, says Mrs. Uli from Austria. Being an astrologer and cosmobiologist, I've predicted some 20 years ago that Russian will be the language of the future. Interest offers all foreign citizens an opportunity to study Russian. Summer and winter courses are organized in different cities, taking into account the students' knowledge of the language. Those who speak fluently can improve their Russian. Those who know the language moderately well can practice spoken Russian, while beginners will be acquainted with basic Russian. Without knowing languages, it's impossible to exchange views, scientific and technical information, nor impressions. Interest offers its assistance to all those who wish to study the Russian language. The abundant and fertile lands of the Krasnodar region. The Kalitin Collective Farm is a major holding. The knowledge of Russian enables Austrian farmers, businessmen and shop owners to acquaint themselves with present-day concerns and work of Soviet farmers without the aid of an interpreter. Time has no power over the immortal works of a genius, These students are being acquainted with Leo Tolstoy's works in his estate museum.
Случалось ли вам, читатель,
Have you ever noticed that at a certain stage of your life, your viewpoint changes drastically all of a sudden?
на вещи совершенно изменяется? Как будто все предметы,
It seems as if the objects you have been seeing until then have suddenly turned to expose a hitherto unknown side.
еще стороной.
Общественное СМО?
Нет, спасибо.
Ну вы что видите, то и берите.
Я сыт по горло.
Еще вы немножко акцент убираете, совсем.
English students of Russian language courses are guests of the Voropaev family in the city of Oryol. I like the violin very much.
Да. Кто играет?
Who plays the violin in your family?
Никто не играет сейчас.
Nobody plays it now. This is a photograph of my husband. He died 4 years ago. He used to play the violin.
И делал сам. Вот нижняя скрипка.
And he made this violin himself.
Да, сам делал.
Они только здесь познакомились.
А из вас кто-то это играет или
А кто-нибудь играет? Нет. Мартин играет.
Немножко.
Да, тут есть скрипки.
Но зато здесь хорошо поют.
Старинные,
Так, держи рукой.
уже нюансы в языке. Не только чтобы понять, а уже это уже все думаю. Точно было произнесено слово.
Девочки, вы розетки берите.
Русский, по-видимому.
Правильно.
Even this small table helps to ease international tensions and to establish friendly ties in our complicated and controversial world.
Меня зовут Мартин Ли.
My name is Martin Lee. I'm an Englishman. I teach German at school.
Я приехал в Россию.
I came to Russia for the second time to improve my Russian. I want to become a Russian language teacher.
Преподавать русский язык.
The environment and the air in the Spassk Lutovino Preserve, the fragrance of the Russian language, the language of the great writer Ivan Turgenev.
Давно позабытые.
Turgenev's countryside, the central regions of Russia. The Russian language has a particular expression here in Turgenev's Estate Museum.
Когда вы будете в Спасском,
When in Spassk, please extend my respects to my house, my garden, my oak tree, and also to my homeland. Oh, the great, mighty, truthful, and free Russian language. In days of doubt, of painful meditations over the destiny of my homeland, you alone support and encourage me. Were it not for you, I would have given way to despair, seeing what is happening at home. Yet, one cannot help thinking that such a language was given to a great nation. Sunshine, beaches, and shady pine groves are available to students of Russian language courses at a resort called Duny near Leningrad. Students of various nationalities enact the characters from a story by Anton Chekhov.
Генерал-майора Булдеева разболелись зубы. Все домашние, жена, дети, прислуга, даже поваренок Петя предлагали каждый свое средство.
Performing in a play turns into a final examination, which all the graduates of the courses conduct with pleasure.
Ступай вон отсюда! Ой, батюшки, ой, батюшки! Света белого!
Фамилию вот и забыл. Такая еще простая фамилия, словно как бы лошадиная.
Sad minutes of parting wind up the merrymaking, but the striving for contacts, friendship, and cooperation remains. This is when the Russian language will prove useful. I am Thomas Simula. I come from the town of Tornuno in northern Finland. I like it here very much. How many times have you been here? 9 or 10 times.
Девочка плачет, шарик улетел, ее утешаю, а шарик лечит. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, ай-яй-яй, плачет старуха, мала ожила, а шарик вернулся, а он головой. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, ай-яй-яй-яй-яй, ай-яй-яй, ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй, ай-яй-яй, а он головой, головой.
Script Poznyakova, direction Yakubovsky, camera Yakubovsky and Donetsk. Leningrad Documentary Film Studios, USSR.